Today is the day where you wake up and you realize that everything that you've been dreaming about, everything that you've been wanting, every goal and wish and hope that you've ever had can become real. Dreams can come true. What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
What's up, everybody? This episode, I want to talk a little bit about just some changes that have been happening as far as Inspired Disorder and things I've been working on. One of which is clearly I'm spending more time doing these shows, the Ray Taylor Show for IGTV, and because of that, I've decided to step away from doing the Inspired Disorder podcast, which, I mean, I started it back in 2009. It's had some breaks, had some changes of co-hosts over the years. Most recently, Denver with Keith. But now that I've moved and I don't know. It's just doing it myself. Not really having the opportunity to get guests necessarily or a co-host. I figure if I'm going to be doing a show by myself, I could just focus on doing this show, which is basically the same as the Inspired Disorder podcast it's just more condensed instead of me rambling on a bunch of different topics for an hour or so. So I've decided to take a break. Episode 390, which came out on Tuesday. This is most likely going to come out on a Friday. So episode 290 will be the last episode for now. As far as the future, I'm sure I'll bring the show back at some point. But for now, what I'm trying to do is just cut out all of the distractions. I mean, that's constantly what I'm doing. But specifically with that podcast, it's just a lot of work goes into it. Editing video that's, an hour long. The larger videos are harder to edit and take longer to edit and take longer to render and take longer to upload. And then I was doing, with the whole Patreon thing, I was doing the early ad-free access. Then I have to do 2 versions of it and upload 2 versions, edit 2 versions. Just like, I made it way too complex for what it is. And just want to not focus on that. I want to triple down on Instagram because I'm already doing the Many Faces, which is daily, released daily on Instagram. I have plans to do more Photoshop work based on a lot of the podcasts that I listen to. They're going to be inspiring some Photoshops. I want to do those more regularly, which will be posted on Instagram as well. Patreon, you'll still get the benefits of seeing all the artwork that I do before it gets released. You get to watch all the making of videos. You get discounts when you want to buy anything over at my website. So there's still plenty of incentives to being a patron. And then these episodes I may eventually release on YouTube. I don't know, but it's primarily going to live on Instagram. That's where I'm focusing most of my time. Doing this show, the Ray Taylor Show, and doing artwork and things of that nature. So, if you were a fan or a follower or a subscriber of the Inspired Disorder podcast, I thank you very much. I would stay subscribed if I were you, because you never know if I release an episode or decide to release an episode. I may just turn that show into something else that's different from what I'm doing with this show, which this show is basically it's just the shit that I enjoy talking about, like movies and just whatever inspires me and whatever I feel like talking about for that particular episode. So that's kind of a big change that I wanted to announce on here. Let everybody know that the Inspired Disorder podcast is on hiatus. It's on a break. For how long is to be determined. But as far as this show, I'm planning on releasing 3 to 5 episodes per week. Most likely 3 episodes, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. However, I would like to do one every day of the week except for the weekend. So that might be a reality. I don't know. But look forward to more of those episodes, more of these episodes coming out on a Monday, a Wednesday, or a Friday. And it's going to allow me to just focus on these tiny little episodes to kind of maybe fine-tune the editing or play around with the editing or experiment with things. So I'm excited about it. Makes it a little bit easier. I don't have to think about managing all kinds of different files and all kinds of different formats. There's no separate audio version. It's just video. It's just going to be on Instagram. I mean, it might go on YouTube for sure, but I mean, that's all, as far as YouTube, that's all like hindsight kind of stuff. Or just having a place to host the videos that end up going to Patreon. So that's all I wanted to discuss in this episode, is just kind of give an update on the Inspired Disorder podcast and what I plan to do with this show. So look forward to regular episodes of this show. I'm not going to release them all at once like I was doing. I want to try and stagger them so they're released throughout the week. And that's it. If you have questions or comments or anything you want to hit me up, go over to my Instagram page at Ray Taylor. It's also my handle over on Twitter. So go do that if you want to hit me up. Instagram is pretty much the only social media I pay attention to and I focus on nowadays. But eventually I'll see it if you hit me up on Twitter or on Facebook. So yeah, at Ray Taylor for both of those. You can go to my website, inspireddisorder.com, if you want to buy my artwork, see all the projects that I'm working on, get all the links to all of my stuff. And if you want to help support me while getting exclusive content, go over to patreon.com, patreon.com/inspired disorder. Donate as little as $1. $1 for the first 100 people gives you access, then it goes up to $3 per month. It is cheap as fuck. $1 a month. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. All right, that's it, people. Have a great week. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I love you. Have a great day. Have a great week. Peace out. Oh, yeah, and links to everything are right up here. Right up in here. Peace out.